How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to the Across the River podcast. It's been a minute again. I apologize. Uh, it's just been a hectic time.
And
Like
a lot
a
of college work, a lot of
lot
college
of
work.
college work. Just getting back on campus 2 weeks ago, trying to set this up. But we're gonna be consistent. I'm so excited to get this back and going. I'm Dylan
Same.
Shalom. I'm here with Ben Gans, the loser of our 2023
Okay.
NFL
Um,
prediction series. So you'll be seeing Ben in a jersey of my choosing in due time. We'll get to that.
we'll figure that
Uh,
out.
but the NFL season is over. I
Yes.
won with 2 weeks to spare, including the point changes that we went through. And
Yeah,
let's talk about that playoffs because I don't think we even really recapped anything about the playoffs. It's just been a
that's
bit of
true.
nothingness from us. And we could talk about pretty much everything. I'll save some stuff for another time period that we could talk about stuff because there's 1 week break that we can go into.
I
But
want to give a shout out to the Packers before we even
shout
like
out
go
to the
into it.
Packers. Okay. Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
they are my MVP of the playoffs first personally.
well, I mean, the Chiefs are the MVP of the playoffs because they
No,
won
no,
the
no. In
Super
my
Bowl.
like
But
the team that no one like believed in.
yeah, you're a surprise
Yeah,
team. Yeah.
yeah, there's my pride surprise team. I wouldn't even give my MVP to the Chiefs. No, not my MVP.
How would you not give your MVP to the Chiefs? They won the whole thing. They're the best defense
That
that
don't mean
I've
that they have to
seen.
go MVP though.
It kind of does. I mean, they're the best playoff defense I've seen since. I mean, I think it was the best playoff defense I've seen since the Legion of Boom. Maybe Denver in 2015.
I think I saw a better one in college football, to be honest. But
Okay.
just saying.
Big
I
Michigan
feel like
fans gonna be rocking another jersey soon. But
I, I feel like the Lions, they really did well. I think they did well.
yeah,
They're another surprise team. And then
yeah. I mean, the
the
Lions,
Texans.
they got what they were expected to get. I mean, the Cowboys were expected to maybe be better than they were, just straight up rankings wise. But the Lions beat the Rams, and then
Cowboys.
they beat the Bucks, and then they played a
They
really
had
good
it
game in San Francisco. They did, they had it, and I'm sure you remember Dan Campbell went for it on the fourth down
multiple times, I'm pretty sure.
multiple
Yeah.
times. Could have saved them a few points. One of them I wasn't upset about because it's really just what you have.
Actually,
It's
no,
what
you
you
only did it once. Or no, twice.
No,
Sorry, sorry.
there was twice. The one on the 4th and 3 with the field goal to tie it, or the field goal to make it a one-score game, it might have been, was one of the dumbest decisions I've seen a coach make in a playoff
Yeah.
game. Like, I'm not gonna say the moment got too big for him, but he has to know better than to do that. And I'm a big Dan Campbell guy, but that was a bad gamble. But this is a little bit
That was really
kind of
bad, but
this is a little bit of a choppy segment. We're kind of just like going over specific
hmm
parts of the playoffs. We want to sort this out a little bit. Let's say
I want to talk about kickers. I can't lie.
talk about kickers. Okay, I'm here.
Like, especially in the Super Bowl game.
Yeah, I'm
Like
here.
I saw some people saying like, "Oh, it's Jake Moody's fault that the
Nah.
Niners lost." Okay, first of all, he's a rookie kicker. Now you may say, "Oh, you're a Michigan fan. You're just begging at Michigan." A rookie kicker setting the record in the Super Bowl. Yes, it did get broke.
That was the longest time a record has ever stood, by the way. Solid what, 9 minutes?
Yes, it did get broken, but still, that's pretty impressive. To like bounce back, even though he's had a shaky playoffs, to lock in and do that, like that's pretty impressive in my
Yeah.
book.
No,
And then
no.
here, I think those kickers were the best part of this Super Bowl game.
So I'm gonna pose the question now. Justin Tucker is probably the greatest kicker of our generation,
Okay,
but is there a case to say that Harrison Butker is the most accomplished kicker of all time right now? Like,
all time.
I mean, Vinatieri had the 1 game winner in what was it, 04? Like, it's somewhere in before I was born. And you
Yes,
had no toe Dempsey who hit the 63-yarder with no toes. So that's all I know about him, but that's pretty impressive in its own right. That was 1960s. But now you have Harrison Butker who has now I don't
Ooh.
think he's ever missed a
I
field
think
goal.
of our generation of kickers, I put him in the most accomplished.
Most accomplished.
I don't know if I put him as the best of all time.
There's I would say Vinatieri and
I would say
Tucker just
Tucker.
have better
I would say Nick Folk. To
catalogs,
be
but
honest, he has a good
nah,
history.
nah, nah, nah,
He
nah,
has a
nah.
good history. A good history.
Good, yeah, sure, but he's like I wouldn't even put him in
Sebastian
the top 10.
Janikowski.
Janikowski, Gostkowski. A lot of good kickers from
Great kickers.
best years of Crosby, best years of Prater. But
Greg's line of his prime.
yeah, yeah. But I would really go Butker. Just what he's done
I
over
think
the
so.
course of this Chiefs dynasty has gone unnoticed, and I like that we're talking kickers because we gotta shout that out. The people that have gotten really unnoticed throughout this dynasty are
Hmm.
Spagnuolo on defense, Bieniemy on offense, who left and they were fine, so it didn't really matter.
Okay.
But
I got a
uh,
question for you, to be
yeah,
honest. Okay. Say you didn't have to give like the Super Bowl MVP to the player of a team who won. Who would you have given it to? Like if you're
Juwan
gonna give it to
Jennings,
anyone again.
Juwan Jennings.
Same.
There's
That was my pick.
it's
I voted him.
yeah. I mean, you have to give it to the player on the team that won, and Mahomes was the right
To be
pick.
honest, I would have. So many people may call me crazy, but I don't know if I may have put Bucker over
No, I hear
Mahomes.
it. I hear it. Mahomes had one touchdown drive in the entire regulation of the game, and it was a one play 12-yard pass to MVS where the safety didn't read the play right.
Yeah, so like
So like,
that's my. I don't know.
but then again, Mahomes also made one of the best Super Bowl throws I've ever seen to Mecole Hardman on the second drive of the game. So
That's true.
there was a lot of good from Patty Mahomes in that game. I wouldn't the game tying field goal drive. There was no doubt in your mind that he's getting that in. But
Mhm.
yeah, I want to talk coaching hires now because
Ooh.
we're
Okay.
at the point now where
Why do you have to do this to me, man? Why? Why, man?
we're
You know it's
looming
gonna.
close to free agency. I actually wasn't thinking that, but now it's funny.
This. This
So
is deep.
let's start there. Your Michigan man is now the coach of the Chargers, who I think have one of the most depleted rosters in the NFL. They have Herbert, they have Keenan Allen. There's not
I
really
think
much young
they're
talent
gonna win. I
there.
think they're gonna win the AFC West.
That's a
I'm putting it out
ridiculous.
now.
That's a.
Nope.
I don't think
I'm
they
putting it
win
out
more
now.
than 6 games. I think
Whoa,
that's
whoa,
a
whoa. Okay,
ridiculous.
hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I think free agency, they're gonna get Saquon. I think they're gonna get
How do
Saquon.
they afford Saquon? They have no money because they
Eckler's gone.
Eckler's contract isn't that big though.
Are you sure they have no money?
They have no money. Like they have to cut so many people because they gave Khalil Mack
What do you mean?
ridiculous.
They got money. Unless this
How
means they have
much?
negative.
What's up?
I mean, I don't know how to read it. So
They're in a bad cap spot right now. They have, I mean, they can clear a lot of dead cap by cutting Khalil Mack, by cutting Mike Williams. There's a lot they would have to do,
they are
but
expected to cut Mike Williams.
yeah,
Well, from what I'm seeing on Twitter, so
yeah.
okay, let's
But
see.
I just
Are they
think
gonna have
there's
money?
no. Even if you rebuild this roster in the right way this year and you get a lot of pieces that are ready to compete for the Chargers, there is no talent on this roster other than Justin Herbert right now.
They do have cap space. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they have good
They
amount of
have
cap.
to clear a lot of dead cap. That's really what it. They have to clear a lot of. They have to cut a lot of players, and maybe even Joey Bosa. Like,
I feel like I gotta stick with my guy Harbaugh,
but
and I think
what can he do with one? In my opinion, it's the third worst roster in the league right now.
okay. Well, you see what he did in college, okay? So he wasn't like a I'm gonna get 5 stars and just get like the best of the best
Yeah, but
in college.
at some point you are
But
Michigan, so Michigan's
yeah,
gonna
I know.
get you're
But
gonna
you
get
gotta hear me
players.
out. And like you had a lot of 3 stars and 4 stars that developed. Mikey Sandstrill, Roman Wilson, Blake Corum, the
Yeah,
offensive line.
it's a
And
different game.
he took that coaching staff though. Michigan had the best defense in college football.
I
And
don't
if they
doubt.
run
Listen, I don't doubt that Jim Harbaugh does this turnaround. I think he's a great coach. He's proven it in the league. He's proven it in college. He's done everything you can ask for him other than win a Super
Mhm.
Bowl. But it's going to take more than this year for them to even compete for the
I think
AFC
that's
West.
I think that's fair. But I think
I mean,
he has some tricks. I think he has some tricks.
yeah, I'm sure he does. And I just think it's way too premature. We haven't seen what they've done. Right now, I think they're in the one thing they have going for them is they have an elite franchise quarterback. That's
Mhm.
the
I think
one
so.
thing. They have
I think
nothing.
also
They have
he
no
knows how
defensive
to work the
weapons.
team though.
Yeah,
I think okay, out of the 4 coaches in that division,
Andy Reid.
I would put him as number 2 in the division.
I mean, yeah, Sean Payton. It's hard
After
to.
this season, no.
Yeah,
After this,
and then I like Antonio Pierce, but yeah, I would agree. I would agree with
I'm
you.
putting Sean Payton like out of the 4 coaches I want in that division right now. I'm putting him number 4 to be
But
honest, just from what I saw.
let's talk about Antonio Pierce because we're seeing
I think that's a great hire.
a really strong player coach kind of window here. Mayo got to hire, Pierce got to hire. There are people that have playing experience. And you saw Antonio Pierce hired Chad Ochocinco as the wide
I saw
receivers.
that.
He's someone who's good.
Is it
I mean,
confirmed that he's the wide receiver coach though?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive, but I like the hires that they're putting out because
They're good hires,
show that
100%.
they show that they are trying to really relate to the players after a
Mhm.
terrible Josh McDaniels tenure.
I think it's a good move.
But I like Antonio Pierce coming in as the
I
coach. I
agree.
don't so much love Tom Telesco coming in at general manager. I think that's a bit problematic, but he's drafted
After what he did with the
horribly.
Chargers, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, come in." Like, I don't know if
Yeah,
that's the right move personally.
I don't know about that one.
So, bit of a
But
red
I
flag
mean,
for me.
I mentioned Gerard Mayo, another team that I think is the worst roster in the league right now.
The Pats.
I mean, I I like Gerard Mayo as a
Mm.
hire for another team maybe, but this team is going to be
I think they
pretty.
just got to go in rebuild mode. Like,
But you can go in rebuild mode with I feel like a better roster than they have right now. Right now that this is I hate to say this. I mean, I like to say this because I hate the Patriots, but I
who
hate to say
doesn't?
this about a new coach who he has no play calling experience at all. I mean, I like him. He was the heir to Belichick. They made that very clear. I think this team has 0-17 potential where I'm looking at it right
I think
now
it's possible. When
because
I'm looking at the roster right now, and there are like maybe four players that I think could really stick with the team in the future.
like Judon is there. He's there to stay.
Christian Gonzalez, he's gonna stay.
Yeah, Gonzo's good. He will be good when he's
I
healthy.
think they should. I think they should keep Jabril Peppers.
I
He's
like
a good. He's
Barmore. I like Barmore on defensive line.
There's no way they get rid of Cole Strange after they use the first round on
No,
him.
no, they won't. But
I feel like
on
Zeke was good.
on Wayne,
Zeke was good this
nah,
year.
but Zeke isn't. Yeah, they just have they have question mark at quarterback, question marks at running back, no receivers. The offensive line wasn't good
Well,
this year,
I do think Ramondre Stevenson is a good running back. I
but
do
it's
think
still
he's
a
good.
question mark. It's still because you can replace him in a year and no one's gonna remember.
But you can do
Like
it with basically every running back in the league, I would
that's what
argue.
I'm saying. It's a question mark at running back wherever you are. It's not
That's fair.
you don't have Derrick Henry is the point I'm trying to say. You
I would
can't.
say their best position is tight end.
But even that, I don't know that Hunter Henry stays past this year.
Well, they got Mike Gesicki as backup.
Yeah,
So,
Mike Gesicki caught like 5 passes this year. He like didn't do anything.
hey, it's good to have.
But
Good to have.
but yeah, I think that team is going to be incredibly bad. Moving on to a team that I think should take a little step up, going more into that Los Angeles Rams kind of route with the coaching hire. They took Brian Callahan from the Bengals. It was the Tennessee Titans, who I
Ooh,
did
and I have another
not
one. I
think.
want to pull one after. I have another one after, I
Yeah,
think.
I did not think they were going to go in this kind of direction with Callahan. I thought they were going to try to find the next Vrabel, but I like them kind of. I mean, it's Rand Carthon in at GM. He was working with the
It
49ers. He knows what works with these kind of schemes. I don't know how
For me,
well
it
it fits.
depends, man.
I don't know
Depends.
how well it fits Will Levis because that's really what the question is going to be. How well can Will Levis play in a West Coast
My question
offense?
is Derrick Henry. My question is Derrick Henry.
Derrick
Is he
Henry's
staying?
not going to be there. He's not going to be there. They're going to
And
rely on Tajay Spears, and I don't dislike that because Tajay Spears probably is more he's more suited to play in this kind of offense receiving back.
I
But
would say, yeah.
I
But I
mean,
mean, it's
obviously,
still like
it'll hurt to lose Derrick
it's
Henry,
Derrick
but
Henry.
you
Yeah.
have the seventh overall pick in the draft now. You can try to strengthen trenches. You can put Skoronski in outside as a line as a tackle, but you could also you can
They should just
you
take a wide receiver there. I'm
yeah
not gonna lie.
you can take a Malik Neighbors. So
Or Roma
it
Dunze. Either
or
or.
yeah, I mean there's options. So
Yes.
I like Tennessee hiring Callahan. I like that hire.
I like the Seahawks hire. Mike
Mike
McDonald.
McDonald, listen. I
I think it's
like
a great
him
hire.
a lot as a
I
coach.
think it's a great hire.
I think he's a great defensive mind. I don't think it's the right fit. I
Why?
think because the Seahawks have a defense that does not have the personnel that the Ravens had or that Michigan had. Both of those defenses relied on very strong linebacking cores. Seattle have the
I wouldn't
husk
argue
of
that.
Bobby Wagner. That's their linebacking core. They have the shell of Bobby Wagner. He's not an all pro linebacker anymore. They have
They
on the edges they have Boye Mafe who can get pressure. but there's nothing really else on that defensive line that's notable. You have a great cornerback duo with Tariq Woolen and Devon Witherspoon. You have Julian Love in as safety. The
I'm
secondary,
interested in Devin Bush to see if he really
yeah,
breaks out this season.
yeah,
I think it's possible. He comes into his own.
yeah. But
I mean, I like the hire for me. You got Kobe Bryant. He's not bad.
he's nothing to really mention though. I mean,
Quandre Diggs, Rick
no,
Woolen.
I like this. I like the secondary for sure, but I mean, obviously, a great secondary is really important, but Baltimore played their
Mhm.
most important games of the season without Marlon Humphrey and without Geno Stone. The
That's true.
secondary is the least important part to the Mike McDonald style defense. And that's why I don't think it's the greatest fit. I'm sure the defense will be good because
I think
they have good
I wouldn't be
scheming.
surprised, to be honest, if they draft Junior Colson from Michigan,
I
as
think
Mike McDonald was with him.
I think it's a
I'm not saying
little
what
early.
round.
Yeah.
I'm not saying what round. I'm
Yeah.
just saying like I wouldn't be surprised seeing him take a Michigan defensive player.
Yeah, I know. I mean, those trees do exist. Let's go over to Atlanta, though, where I think this is my favorite hire of the entire cycle. Raheem Morris going to the Falcons. They blew a 2 interview lead on Bill Belichick, but
And Harbaugh didn't they also
yeah, and
almost thanked
Harbaugh.
him
But
too.
I like this hire more than any of them because Raheem Morris not only does he know the defensive side of the ball better
What
than he
pick
knows
do
the
they
back
have?
of his own hand, he has coached offense before on a team that
Mhm.
has offensive talent across the board. So they're going to go, and I think they're going to draft JJ McCarthy or trade for Justin Fields. One of the two will put them in a substantially better position this year than they were in last year because last year they were playing with
I want to
a
see them trade for pick one. I'm putting it out there right now.
not happening. Not happening. They don't have the
I'm putting it
capital to
out.
do that. But
They could trade.
and the Bears are going to take Caleb Williams. I find it very very hard to believe they pass that up. But
Okay, question. I have a question.
okay.
Kyle Pitts. Say he
Yep.
doesn't have another great year this year. What do you do with him? Is it
I
time to say
mean,
goodbye? And you move up John Smith?
no, I think he has a good year this year because I like that they brought in Zach Robinson as the offensive coordinator from the Rams. I love that
Mm-hmm.
hire, and I think he's gonna be. He used Tyler Higbee really well,
That is true.
and I think they'll be able to work it out with Pitts. But if he doesn't have a good year, I mean, it's just a draft bust. You're not paying him that much. You just don't give
Mm-hmm.
him a lot of guaranteed money. That's really all it is. Like you don't have
No,
to bench him.
do you see them trading for another first round pick, the Falcons? Because I do see that wide receiver core, and I
I
do
just don't
see
know
some red
what
flags.
I just don't know what they have to trade. I think Drake London will have a good year. I think I also think that
Well,
the
that's it
Falcons,
though.
huh?
That's it really at the wide receiver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I also think that the Falcons, if they trade for Fields, they're in the range of taking a receiver at 8. They can take Odunze. They could take Neighbors if he falls. So I think they're more likely to not
What about T
trade
Higgins?
for a wide receiver. I mean, they could pick up T. Higgins. They could pick up Michael Pittman. I think that would be the best player they can get in this free agency would be Michael
Mike
Pittman.
Evans. Ooh.
Mike Evans is never swapping Tampa for Atlanta. Never.
I mean, if the money comes,
The
bro.
money
Like
will come from wherever. He's not swapping that.
that's true. That's true.
But I mean,
So
what other hires do we have? Did we run through them all?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I think we did.
Let me see the teams.
Oh, the Commanders, Dan Quinn.
Ain't nobody care
No.
about them, bro. Ain't nobody care about them.
No. Good
Sorry if
defensive
there are any
mind,
Commander watchers, but like,
good defensive mind, not a good defensive head coach. You do
yeah.
not want, especially for a team that has a draft pick that they're going to take a quarterback in. You want an offensive head coach in that spot. I
Mm.
mean, the difference between
But Ben Johnson, man. Oh, they had him. No, they
yeah,
didn't. Feel
D'Amico
bad.
Ryans had Bobby Slowick as the offensive coordinator. The Commanders have not picked an offensive coordinator yet, I don't believe, because they did not want to keep Eric Bieniemy. So that's going to be problematic. But let's talk about some All-Star games. Let's talk about some All-Star games because
NBA.
NBA, NFL, NHL, all the All-Star games that we've seen recently, they all suck. And
Okay, let's rank them. Let's rank them.
everyone
Let's
knows
rank
it.
them. Let's rank
It's
them. What's your number
oh,
one?
they're
And we're
all
including activities. Actually, let's go from the bottom. I know we're number three easily.
my number 3 is the NHL.
Then my number three is the NFL.
No, I mean the
Yeah.
NHL
I,
was a
nope.
joke. It was a
All right,
joke.
we'll go into it. Okay, number
Okay,
two.
NFL.
I have to put the NHL at number two.
You have the NBA at one for both of us. Like,
Yeah,
but it's still so bad.
it
Like that
is, but it's just
team
like
didn't the Western Conference put up 200 plus points?
the
Is
East
it like
did. Yeah, they don't play
East did?
defense.
I mean, it's
I
just
mean, I
like,
like the NHL one personally. I think the skills, the NHL, the skills competitions are great. I think that's what helped them a lot, to be honest. The fastest skater, hardest slap shot, those are entertaining.
but the NBA just does it better. I mean, the dunk contest has gotten boring, but the Sabrina versus
Okay,
Steph
the
was
dunk
really cool.
contest this year. How we got to talk. Jalen Brown, really?
I
How
mean,
did he make the finals over
I think
Jacob
it should have been
Toppin?
Jacob Toppin, but I
Agreed,
mean,
agreed.
it's all stupid though.
It is what it
I think
is.
the Pro
The
Bowl is
judges,
I think the Pro Bowl is better than the NHL All-Star game though. That's really what I want to kind of start the argument about.
I don't know.
I mean they're both awful. Let's kick it out of the way, but you had the best player in hockey this season, arguably Nikita Kucherov,
Okay,
kind of just like lollygagging across the field, across the rink,
that's fair.
and the NHL considered suspending him because of it. Like the difference between these two games is that the NHL cares about their All-Star game. The NFL, they know that no one cares about the Pro Bowl. They're just doing it to give some players a vacation. The
I
NHL,
want to make an argument though.
okay.
The fact that so the NHL, it's not like people are going to sit out, right? You're getting those players. That's one of my thing with like the NFL, you know?
Okay, I hear that. I hear that. You had
Like
Gardner
I feel
Minshew
like
as a quarterback. Yeah, I hear that.
yeah, like come on, like
No,
no offense to Gardner Minshew, he's a
no,
like
but Pro Bowl, come
obviously a
on.
fan favorite.
No, I hear it.
That's my one thing.
I mean, they're all terrible. Let's like kind of just like
All the games are terrible. All the games are horrible.
skill competition. What's your favorite skill competition thing for the Pro Bowl? Because I don't really have one. I think it's kind of terrible.
Do they still do the dodgeball game?
Yeah,
Then yeah, the dodgeball
yeah,
game.
yeah. I
So
mean, I didn't watch any of it because
I didn't watch it
it's
either.
really dumb. But yeah, I mean, All Star
For
games,
basketball, my
basketball.
favorite was Sabrina versus Curry.
Sabrina versus Curry was awesome. I want them to kind of do that kind of rendition of
I
some
think they do
sort.
it 2v2. Sabrina and Caitlin Clark versus Dame and Curry.
They can't really do 2v2 though. I just don't think it
No,
would.
you both like so you have so like you have
Oh,
like
they
a
kind of.
like
It's kind of like a. I
tag
would
team
want to
tag
see NBA players play knockout. I think that would be
against WNBA players.
so. No, just I mean, they could play too, but I think as an All Star game thing, all the players that got picked in the All Star game getting a huge game of knockout. That would be
That'd be funny.
so fun.
That'd be funny.
So fun.
I think MLB does it the best
Best All Star
in
game.
the
Best
area
All Star
that
game.
like the
Yeah.
winner gets the home field advantage.
Because
I think that's what the NBA needs to
also,
do.
how do you not try in baseball? Like, how can you just like
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Like the
like
league's gonna sit there.
yeah.
It's kind of like
But
I don't know. What about the new college football playoff?
new college football playoff. Ooh, let's talk about
Right.
it.
So I like it personally. There's five champions. They get like the bids, and then it's like the next seven highest teams.
Yeah.
I like it personally.
So I think it sort of roots out some group of five schools, which is a little disappointing. But
I mean, it's still saying the five highest ranked conference champions, so you're still getting
yeah, but
like a
it's
Liberty or Tulane in there.
maybe, maybe it's
Because what's that? What they're not getting one of the two Pac-10 schools or Pac-12 schools, whatever you want to call it.
yeah. But
So
I think that's the only thing I have that's wrong with it. I'm so happy that they're expanding because I hated the Florida State
UMass can make
omission.
it. To be honest, if y'all
I
win in the no, wait, never mind. Y'all ain't even in the conference. That's my
Yeah,
fault.
we're Indy, so it's
If you were, then you guys joined a conference and you won that conference.
so we're talking about CUSA right now. I don't think it's gonna happen, but like,
What about
yeah,
new college football game coming out?
I'm
Any
so
thoughts on
there.
that?
I'm so there.
Super excited. I'm very
Yeah,
excited. The leaks looked really cool.
yeah.
So hopefully they follow
What's
through
your
and they actually release
yeah?
it.
What's your favorite sports video game of all time? Oh,
Madden Mobile.
Madden Mobile. I like that. I'm a FIFA guy. I've played FIFA for so
Yeah,
long.
that's fair. Madden
Uh,
Mobile just always hit though, because like you could just play it
yeah,
anywhere on your phone and like,
dude. I had the filthiest Madden Mobile team in 2016. Uh,
ugh, it
Hunt,
used to be so
Hunt,
much fun. And then like
Hunt
they
Returner,
ruined it.
Julian Edelman. They completely ruined it.
They ruined it.
They
So
completely
it's just
ruined
so
it.
sad.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah,
sad to see what it is they say.
yeah. I like the college football playoffs. The new
I'm excited for that.
rendition. Now let's do some grades.
Let's do it.
We start
Okay.
off. Oh, this actually looks pretty easy.
All right. Niners only one team. Ronnie Bell.
Yeah,
Ain't
it's
no way
perfect.
anybody's putting him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Washington, only one team. Let's go with
Cameron
Gar-
Cheeseman.
Cameron
Put it
Cheeseman.
in.
Are you positive? Are you positive?
Who let me cook?
All right, fair
Who
enough.
let me cook? Michigan long snapper. Come
Yeah.
on now.
All right, I'm gonna go Trey Tucker here
Are you sure?
because
Wait. I think he's playing for another team. But oh, never mind. Wait, are we sure? I never mind that. Never mind.
all
Okay.
right.
Wow, look at that. All less than one. Okay, we're
So
cooking.
we're
We're
gonna get
cooking.
under 100. That's our goal. Here we've got
Well,
Lakin
our goal is
Tomlinson.
to actually finish the grid.
Yeah, fair enough. Lakin Tomlinson, give me 3% right there.
Okay, Jets, Commanders. I mean, you got Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, we got Keelan Cole here.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
3. Oh, I'm
Okay.
liking this. I'm liking this.
Okay. This is fresher though. It's
Jets, Commanders. I feel like if I go Fitzpatrick here, it's going to be so
gonna be pretty
much.
obvious. Yeah. Let's try and think of someone else though. Let's also see for the Jaguars. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. The Jaguar roast is
Could have
not
gone
looking too
Keel.
hot.
I could have gone Keelan Cole here also.
Hmm. Who even is there for the Jaguars? Did like Lewis? Did he play for the Raiders? I feel like he did for one season. The
Mercedes
running back,
Lewis now.
or maybe Maurice
Oh, Maurice
Jones-Drew.
Jones-Drew. This might be high, but
We're not gonna think of anyone else. I'm not gonna
39.
lie.
All
Like
right.
we're not
You
gonna
know
think of
what? You
anyone
know what?
else.
I don't even hate that much because we've done so well with everything else. That's not
Mhm.
that detrimental. That's like getting a few 12s.
Look at that last row though. Point 0.5, point 0.3, point 0.9. That's
So
that's amazing.
we get, I mean, worst comes to worst, we go Blaine Gabbert here, but I think
Okay.
that'll be pretty high.
So we just need Commanders and Jags.
Yeah. But what do we have for Commanders Jets? We're not going Fitzpatrick after 39 because that's a lot.
Um, I don't know, man. But I feel like we're setting the bar high for our first grid back. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
No, I want a high bar though. Do we have
What are we at
anything
right now? Wait, what are we at right now? Like, what's the score looking like?
6, 45, 45 and change because this is about one. This is 1 point, so I'm not gonna do
Okay,
math
so we
here.
got room to spare. So like we got like
Yeah,
54 left. So I think it's Fitzpatrick's probably 50 something.
I don't want to play Fitzpatrick. I think Blaine Gabbert might be the play here. Just see what we can
Okay.
do because it's not easy.
Hmm.
Did he play for San Fran? Yeah, he played for San Fran. 37.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh,
So what were we at?
that's
Like
pain. That's
55?
painful.
We'll
That's
put like
painful. That's painful. That's bad.
55 or like 92. So we got like 8 between these two.
All right, let's lock in.
Jets, Commanders.
I'm trying to think of like offensive linemen because no one picks them.
Trying to think of like a punter,
Hmm.
even long snapper. Are they Jags, Commanders? I don't think they're. No,
No,
Dearness Johnson. I don't think he played for the Commanders.
I didn't.
Hmm.
Oh, I mean, Jamison Crowder works here, but it's gonna be high.
I mean, it's going to be lower than Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, but it's gonna be higher than 8.
Well, obviously we're not getting two fours. I'm not
All
gonna
right.
lie.
All right.
Do you think we can get two fours?
No.
I think Crowder has to play. 12.
12.
Okay. So that puts us at like 104.
Yeah. Let's just try to beat what we get here in the next time. That's what.
Yeah, let's try and let's try and, okay, so I don't even know from Jags Commanders though.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
I could think of one. I mean,
I think of defensive like players like
yeah,
Miles Jack, no.
someone from that Saxonville team. No, probably not, because Washington don't really
Calais
tr
Campbell, no.
no. Wide receivers, maybe.
It has to be like a player who like went around the league, like a Jeff
Yeah,
Driscoll or like a
but
one of those
I
type
mean,
players.
if you look at Jacksonville's quarterback situation over the years,
That's
It
true.
was Henny to Bortles or Garrard to Henny to Bortles for a long time. Bortles, then Minshew, Foles,
T Law,
T-Law,
Nathan
yeah.
Rourke, Kim and Chu.
CJ Beathard. Did he play for Washington? No.
I don't think so.
But let's look at running backs. They had Jones Drew, they had Lenny.
Lenny, they had
Did Wale was a backup there. They had
Ernest. Who's like
ETN.
he had like a
James Robinson, was he a Washington Commander?
I think he actually may have been. I think I'm not sure though,
I
but I'm
really
down to
don't
go
want to
with.
get this wrong. I really don't want to get this wrong.
I'm down to go with.
Why I'm not gonna go with it because I don't trust it.
I mean, are we gonna think of anyone else?
Yeah, I'm committed to thinking of someone else. So
So we still got basketball, baseball, and hockey.
yeah, no,
So
I know, but this is a really like annoying thing for me not to get if I
big
don't.
moment for us.
Yeah, first grid back. Like I'm not gonna spend that much more
I don't
time
know.
on
James
it.
Robinson now James Robinson just feels right to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not putting it.
He feels right. He feels right.
No,
It just feels like the move. I'm like I don't know.
I
It's
I
just like
don't think so. I really don't think so. Oh
John
man,
Allen Robinson,
I mean, I'm just trying to think of like people on the line.
Mercedes Lewis. No.
No, I don't think so. Wait,
Who are the tight ends? They had Mercedes Lewis, Ingram.
Mercedes Lewis was a Jag for a little bit. They had like DeValve, like Seth DeValve, which is not it.
No clue.
I don't think I know anyone that's a skill position player. I'm trying to think defense.
I
I
can't think of anyone to be honest.
There was someone on the line. I'm trying to remember. Was it Norwell? I think it was Norwell.
I want to go James. I want to go James Robinson. If you want to go, if you want to go Norwell, you can.
But now I'm thinking James Robinson might be right. I'm going.
Okay. Oh, 99.
99.
Okay. What was James Robinson right there? Scroll down. Let's see what the top players were.
Mark Brunell.
Who? We didn't even get. We got what? Two top players. That's it.
I'm interested to see who is also here. Tashawn Gibson, Carlos Hyde, CJ Beathard, Jermichael Hasty. Okay, there's some players I know. Wow.
James Robinson.
No, I don't think so. Let's see though.
Check in. Jags. No, he did not. Okay. Thank gosh, we didn't put him.
All right,
Bro, that
let's
point three though. Woohoo.
let's play basketball. You're gonna need to carry
Okay.
this one.
Oh, 5,000. Okay.
Chris Paul for OKC,
Yeah. Wait. Check. Because you could play him for the Clippers. Because
but it'll be higher for the Clippers, I think.
who else would he put for the Clippers? I'm just trying to think.
Kyrie,
You know who?
Kyrie.
He didn't play for the Clippers.
Oh no, he didn't. He was supposed to. He never did.
Put
Harden.
Russ for the Clippers.
Okay.
I think he probably has it.
Yeah.
10. Okay. And then put CP there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, okay. Mavs, OKC. You can go Nerlens Noel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Do we go
Mavs,
do we
Mavs
go
Heat.
Mavs Heat?
You could go oh you can go Jason Williams for no for the Heat in 5,000. He probably had 5,000, right? He was dishing the ball out.
Let's see.
White chocolate.
Ooh.
That's on me.
It's all good. It's all good.
How
Let's
many did he
just
have? I'm gonna check. But let's keep going. I feel like you could put Antoine Walker for
I'm
Cavs.
just gonna
I mean,
put
not no no
Dwayne.
not there,
I'm
not there.
just gonna put
For
Dwayne Wade.
how much was he? You could put Antoine Walker for Mavs Heat.
Mm-hmm.
4% or five. Nice.
5.
Well, how many did he have? Assists. Where is his assists? Yeah, it's showing just like those numbers, like the points.
So Heat and
Oh, we could have gone Wizards or Wizards Clippers. We could have gone Russ.
yeah. Was there anyone else in that trade?
I'm trying to think.
Or it was no, that was a free agency move anyway.
Was it?
Yeah. Why do I feel like nah, that can't be right.
Check how many assists Jason Williams has. 4,611.
Mm, it's just unlucky.
That's crazy.
Do we want to
Wizards. Wizards. Did Jeff Green play for the Wizards? Because he played for OKC back in the day. I want to. Or never mind. I'm not sure if he did actually. Did he?
let's do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, 6%. Okay. Jason Williams, man, I sold. I sold.
Do we go Ish Smith for any of these? Does it work?
I don't know. I don't know if Schmidt like played. I don't think he played for any of them. Clippers and Mavs. Was Seth Curry on the Clippers? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Clippers, Wizards, and then Heat, Wizards.
Yeah.
PJ Tucker didn't play for the Heat and play for the Wizards. I don't think.
I think he I think he did.
Maybe. I'm not 100% on that
Nah.
one.
Okay. Well, we're finished anyway. I'm just gonna
Let's see what it was. Jawan Howard. Okay. John
mm,
Wall. Oh yes, and DeAndre Jordan. Okay. All right.
all right. Last
Baseball.
grid.
What about hockey?
Oh yeah, we can do both. All right.
Oh gosh.
I'm avoiding numbers today. I'm just straight up
Yeah.
get the answers.
We already got our less than 91. Our
Yeah.
less than 101.
Yeah.
Cardinals one game at second base. Not Tommy Edman. Did he play one at second base? Right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Um,
Did Tucker Barnhart play a game at second base?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, but I know Brandon
Okay.
Phillips did. I know Brandon Phillips did, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Mariners one game at second base. You can go Cano.
Yeah.
No, no, that's 30 home runs.
I think that works too though.
We can go like Ken Griffey.
Yeah.
That one's probably a better lock.
Junior. Bang. And then all right.
Okay, 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 okay.
San Diego and Seattle.
San Diego and the
Does Yaziel
Cardinals.
Puig work for San Diego and Cincinnati?
Wait, didn't Odor play for the Cardinals?
Oh no.
Or am I going crazy here?
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know, but I'm not sure. I'm asking. Is a question mark on the end of that?
I don't have the answer, but I don't have another answer, so I'm going with it. Mm.
Making me look bad today. Did Rich Hill play for?
Oh,
Did
I
Rich
was
Hill?
wrong
Try Rich Hill.
for here.
Yeah, I don't know. We're not gonna get anything else.
Yeah, no.
Dang, what
Well,
was it?
Will
Will
Myers, Ozzie
Myers, Ozzie
Smith,
Smith.
Nelson Cruz. Ooh, that's one we should have
Hockey.
got.
We'll bounce
Did
back
we
from
have the
hockey.
highest percentage on all of these?
No,
Votto, Pujols, Griffith.
no, no,
Oh,
no, no, no. We did
not
Edmund
Wong.
saved this.
Not Wong.
Edmund,
Okay.
Edmund.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. That was a classic grid performance from us. We got
Hey, hey,
one.
hey! No, no, classic, classic. What you mean? Okay, first of all, the basketball we were one off,
Yeah.
baseball three off. Like I will take that, and we were less than 100 on the football. So
Yeah,
if
no,
I
the football was great. That 99
the
was
football is
that was a great one. But
yeah,
we're excited to be back with some great content for you guys. Make sure to stay tuned in, and we'll see you guys next week on Wednesdays where we post. This is the Across the River podcast. I'm Dylan Shell. I'm here with Ben Gantz. Thank you for watching.
peace out.